Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So, thank you for joining. We'd like to seek the blessings of Krishna Balaram, Radha Shyam Sundar, Radha Madhav, Balgopal, Gonita, Srila Prabhupada, Guru Maharaj, and the assembled devotees. Continuing with the holy places around Bharat. Today we want to talk about Varanasi, also known as Banaras. Fascinating holy place. This is the banks of the Ganga, and on the banks, there's many ghats. I think there was 21 or so different ghats one can bathe. It's a really fascinating place. Right along this river, there's so many amazing places to visit, to bathe. Varanasi, a city that oozes charm and mesmerizing beauty, is amongst the holiest city in Bharat and arguably in the world, with a massive number of temples, shrines, and ghats. For anyone who seeks the blessings of the Almighty, Varanasi should be at the top of their priority list. Known as Lord Shiva's city, this majestic place has a distinct essence in its soothing surroundings, which would certainly leave any visitor spellbound. Many people from all over Bharat visit the shores of the pious Ganga and take a holy bath, which is believed to banish all the sins from the body and the soul. If you are visiting Varanasi anytime soon, then boat riding at the holy Ganga should be at the top of your bucket list. This would be an unforgettable experience of your life, as the picturesque views from the tides has a charm of its own. It is a phenomenon. It is absolutely phenomenal to take a boat ride along the Ganga at Varanasi. I think we were staying somewhere near here, and sometimes we would take the boat to come into town to visit the main temple. Fascinating place. The stunning panoramic experience of temples and practices of Vedic rituals would harmonize your heart and soul. You should also attend the glorious Aarti sessions at the Ganga. So there are many temples at the ghats, and invariably they'll all be doing Aarti to the Ganga in the morning and in the evening. And it's quite a sight. All the way along all the ghats, there would be Aarti going on. Spiritual chants and the essence of aromatic surroundings will be an ideal experience of the person if the person wishes for a calm and serene place to cherish. This divine ceremony is even enhanced in magnitude when witnessed at the Dasavamit Ghat. That's the main ghat, actually. The use of heavy brass lamps for the ceremony makes the experience even more satisfying. Another important landmark of Varanasi, popularly known as Sarnath, is renowned as a place where Lord Buddha illustrated Dharma. It is amongst the most prominent Buddhist sites all around the world. You can also witness the humongous pillars of Dharmic Stupa. Also, the visual brilliance of the Ashoka pillar would be a treat to your eyes. Varanasi is truly an alluring sight, captivates travelers with its holiness and tranquility. There is a Lord Shiva temple, I think it's called the Vishwanath temple, which is the main temple in Varanasi, and it is pretty much in the center of Varanasi. And it's Lord Shiva, Shivling, is worshipped there as the main deity, and it takes quite some time to reach because of the huge number of queues that are there at the temple from early morning till late night. And it is a very well managed temple, actually. We went there 5 years ago. Varanasi at that time was quite a lot of pollution. lot of the air was very dense and dark actually. But I understand that Varanasi has been cleaned up a lot thanks to our Prime Minister in Bharat. But it's a fascinating place. It's truly, when you're walking down the Ganga, it's so many different guts, different things happening at the guts. And some of the guts, they have temples, some of them they have shops as well. You can walk up the steps and you go straight into a beautiful sari shop or something like that. So it's quite a fascinating place, full of rich color, tradition. And it is said that Lord Shiva's devotees, they come here to die. And when they do that, when they come for that purpose of leaving their body at Varanasi, Lord Shiva personally comes and utters the name of Ram into their ears. So they end up in the spiritual kingdom. And it's interesting, we sang that bhajan about Lord Shiva today, showing his immense power and how he is very, very close to the Supreme Hari or Vishnu. But this is a very famous temple. I have heard of many people who have left their bodies at Varanasi, staunch devotees of Lord Shiva. So, and there are a lot of ashrams where one can stay. They accommodate those of old age and very good ashrams actually. So that's Varanasi. Karuna, have you been there?
Yes, Prabhu.
Anything you'd like to share?
Yeah, it's wonderful. When I visited, there was small gully, a small road, very narrow one. But nowadays, as I've heard, it's quite it has enlarged in the road, and many buildings have been pulled down, and the temple has been opened to the ghat and Ganga. And then the Aarti also is wonderful. It's just like at Haridwar, there is Aarti Ganga every night. So this is also very well famous over there. The Aarti is really wonderful. Very nice. Very, very really spiritual atmosphere reigning over there. It's very nice. Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, one thing I want to ask you. The devotees of Shiva, they pray to Shiva to go to his dham. But we of Vaishnav, we want to go to Goloka Vrindavan. Goloka Vrindavan and what dham is? Get dham. Your comment on it.
Yeah. Just repeat
that
again.
Vaikuntha. I want to say Vaikuntha.
How?
Vaikuntha or Goloka dham.
That's correct. I mean, the Vaishnavas, their aim is to serve Vishnu. And they will hopefully attain Vaikuntha and serve Lakshmi Narayan. And Lord Shiva, his principal deity is actually Shankarshan, which is one of the Chaturvyus, the first Chaturvyu. So that is the deity he meditates upon. Those who are staunch devotees of Lord Shiva will achieve Lakshmi Narayan, Lord Shiva Vaikuntha, because if you recall, he also, Lord Shiva has a spirit, is Vishnu Tattva. They will achieve actually his planet because they're staunch devotees of Lord Shiva. So they will still achieve Vishnu Tattva, but it will be Isana. And he's in the spiritual. Half of that planet is in the spiritual world, half is in the material world. So they'll achieve the half that's in the spiritual world. But of course,
that's what yes, Prabhu, what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, you just chant the holy name and we come back to my to Goloka.
And of
This we
course,
are practicing every day, chanting the
Mhm.
holy names.
Yeah.
Okay, Prabhu, Hari Bol.
No, thank you. Because we want to follow in the footsteps of the six Goswamis and Prabhupada, Guru Maharaj. So our aim is slightly different, although it's the same Supreme. It's Radha Krishna. So
Yes, Hari Bol.
little bit different. But at the same time, the same Supreme Personality of Godhead. Thank you, Sitaram. Thank you for asking and clarifying. Very good.
Hare Krishna,
Hari
I
Bol,
just
Hare
want to
Krishna.
share.
Thank you very much, Prabhu.
Thank you. Yes,
Uh,
Purna?
yeah, I just want to share something.
Hmm.
When we have always been doing much more prayers to Lord Shiva and all the demigods, etc. So when we started going to ISKCON, and then we were given that knowledge that these are demigods, Lord Krishna is the supreme. So we were a little bit confused about
Hmm. Hmm.
what is true or what is not true, what to believe or not to believe. But then my mother said one thing, if God is showing us this way, so maybe there is a truth in that. We are not sure. We don't have the knowledge. We can't
Hmm.
understand. So Lord Shiva will help us. Durga Mata will help us. So let's go on. We go and pray in temples. We go and pray in ISKCON temple. We go and pray in everywhere. Then God will lead us to the right path. So we just
Right.
continue. We just continue praying, and Lord will show us the right path. So well, that's true. Lord really guide us wherever we are. We have been guided. We have been guided by Lord Himself, by Lord Shiva or Lord Krishna or whoever, by Guru Maharaj. So we
Hmm.
are guided somewhere or other to the truth, and
Hmm.
really to Shastra and to knowledge, and we are helped by God Himself, by Lord Himself, so that we can understand that knowledge and understand what is true and what we should be believing it.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
it's with
Very.
all the mercy of the Lord Shiva and Lord Krishna and Guru Maharaj. So we have to
Hmm.
completely have faith and continue praying. So whoever we are praying to, Lord will help us. So it's good.
True. True. That's very true. If there's some sincerity, even if one is perhaps not quite on the right path, because of that sincerity, as you said, the Lord will guide, the Guru will guide, Shiva,
Yeah,
Lord Shiva will guide.
yeah,
Very
yeah,
true. Very true.
yeah.
If we have our own sort of agenda, I'm serving God because I want something, then that will also fructify. That will also. But if we are sincere and we really just want to serve the Lord and understand Him and love Him, the Lord will extend His arm, His guidance through Himself, through His gurus. Definitely, we've been
Yeah,
very lucky. Thank you. Thank you for
yeah.
sharing. Very good. Agreed. Agreed. Right. Vaishno Devi. Anybody been there? I haven't.
Yes, Prabhu have been.
Oh, well done. Go on then. Do you recognize this? You can read this.
Oh yes.
Do you recognize this at all?
Yeah, these are the I don't remember how we call them. These are the when Parvati Mata was the body was divided into different parts.
Hmm.
Then these parts spread all over India. So these are some parts of Parvati Devi.
Oh, okay.
So one represent Lakshmi Mata, one represent Parvati Mata, and one represent Saraswati Mata.
Wow. Okay. Very interesting.
And it's right on the top of a hill. So
Right.
just like when we go to Kedarnath, it's a
Mm-hmm.
long way hill. Yeah, it's the same type of road that we have to take and walking, or
Mm.
nowadays helicopter also going, and we
Okay.
have the but it's just like Kedarnath going up. Yeah,
Wow. And did
very
you
nice place.
did you walk up or take a horse or?
Yeah, we managed to walk up. It's not as a long distance as Kedarnath is.
Mm.
Uh, it's not high altitude like Kedarnath is, so it
Ah.
was much easier to walk. Yeah, because
Okay.
Kedarnath we had lot of problem while walking, or even while when we are going on horses,
Mhm.
it was difficult
Yeah.
to breathe. But
Yeah. Yeah.
Vaishno Devi, it wasn't like that. It was easier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Please, you can read this.
Okay.
Oh, can I ask something before you start?
Yes, Bhavan.
Yeah, put my hand up, but I thought
Oh,
you
sorry.
didn't
Yeah, we
raise
can
it.
see
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Just what Mataji said earlier, Karuna Mataji,
Hmm.
like praying so many gods different way. We don't know which one to take the same path as he was saying earlier. And the same happened with me. Like, I mean, I've joined with your class nearly 1 year now. Before that, I was just thinking too many gods, and which one you think which is right one? Like, is it um, God Shiva or God Krishna or God Vishnu? But the way she explained it, I also think it's right that uh, God will show us the right path. Like I have joined you, and I'm just finding quite interesting. And I'm just thinking that yes, you are, Mataji is right, that God is giving us the right path. And other thing was, you said people give their life. Is that right?
Yes, they go to Varanasi to die.
Yeah, but why they do that? Please.
Because when you die in a holy place, then there's almost a guarantee that you are going to achieve the spiritual world. So many devotees, they go to die in Vrindavan or, like that, Mathura.
Is it that they are old, or is just that they spend their last of life there?
They're old, or maybe, they had some disease. So sometimes devotees do that, they go to the holy place. And if one dies in a holy place, then there's almost like a guarantee that that person will achieve the spiritual.
Okay, thank you. Hare Krishna. Hare
Thank you
Krishna.
so much. Thank you.
Carry on, Mataji.
Krishna. Vaishno Devi is a manifestation of the Hindu mother goddess Durga or Adi Shakti. The words Ma and Mata are commonly used in India for mother, and thus are often heavily used in connection with Vaishno Devi. Vaishnavi took avatar from the combined energies of Mahakali, Mahalakshmi, and Mahasaraswati. Another legend said that uh, another legend says has that it has more than 700 years ago, Vaishnav Devi, who was a devotee of Lord Vishnu, had taken a vow of celibacy. One day, another god, Bhairanath, saw her and chased after her. During the chase, the goddess felt thirsty and shot an arrow into the earth from where a spring gushed out. The second most visited Hindu pilgrimage destination in India, Mata Vaishno Devi Cave Temple, is situated in the Trikutat Hills in Katra, Jammu and Kashmir. Hindu devotees from all over the world visit this famous religious site where the mother goddess or Mata Vaishno Devi is said to fulfill their wishes. This religious place is considered the most important Shaktipeeth, as it is believed here the skull of the goddess Sati fell. That's what I was telling you, that when Mother Sati was, the body was uh, separated in different parts. So one part was went there. Yeah.
Right.
At Mata Vaishno Devi Cave, the goddess is in the form of 5.5 feet tall rock, which has 3 heads, or the pindis. Oh, that's what the word I was looking for. Pind.
Okay.
Yeah, the pind, the 3 different rocks. On Mata Vaishno Devi pilgrimage, devotees make traditional offerings to Mata of chunri, a red-colored drape, saris, dried fruits, silver or gold ornaments, cholas, flowers, etc.
Okay.
So normally we can buy a thali, a plate where we have different types of offerings, and then we can go inside and offer and do our prayers.
Right. Very good. And did you stay nearby overnight?
What happened is that when we finished the darshan, etc., it was already past midnight,
Oh,
and we were tired because we walked. I think about 6 hours we were walking, so we just entered a restaurant and we found everyone snoozing on the table. So we say, why not? We us too. So we just slept on the table while sitting,
oh,
and well, we spent the whole night over there like that. And then
wow.
early morning we came. Someone told my husband, oh, we knew that there were a like a the rickshaw type, the scooter type rickshaw,
Okay.
but it
Right.
was um, some 10-20 places. It's like a car or a van, but different shape, different type.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
we had this, we took this, and then we went down halfway, and then halfway we had horses to go back down. Yeah.
Right, right, right. Very interesting. Okay.
But there are hotels, just like Badrinath and Kedarnath. There are hotels over there also.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are many hotels.
This is quite interesting. A cable car. Maybe they've put a cable cars in there as well.
Well, I don't know. I haven't seen cable car when I
Mm,
went.
mm,
No,
mm.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
But I know there was helicopter going on up and
right.
down, but I don't know about the cable car.
Mm,
This might be built new, you know. Like
maybe.
how long
Yeah, maybe.
ago you went?
Maybe it was around 2012 or 13.
Mm,
I
mm.
don't
11
remember.
years.
Mu-
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, it must be new, you know.
yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting, very nice.
Yes. Now, thank you for sharing that. Very interesting indeed.
Mm,
Good, good. I think Vishnu Prayag. I think let's stop now.
I
Carry
think
on.
in Ujjain also there is a pin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah,
because
maybe.
yeah, we went in so many temples in Ujjain. I'm a little bit
Mm,
forgotten about all them.
mm. Yeah, there probably is. Probably is. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Good. Anything else? Anybody else? Okay, let's make this stop. Vaishno Devi ki jai, Varanasi
Yeah.
It's
Shiva.
not many people joined today. Na? It's only
Mm.